Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping. I've had this conversation with Bryce, who's my financial advisor, dude, which is like, I'll be like, hey, Bryce, I want to do this and want to do that. And can we afford that? And he's like, Dan, like, you can probably afford way more than you think, but you're also Dan and you're just always going to be a cheap ass. So just be Dan and drink your shitty beer and be frugal. And I like, there's probably a point in time where I would like upgrade to first class, but I think it would only be if anything that I wanted for hunting and fishing, like I want to get a new fish house, but they're like 45, 50 grand. And if I have enough money to be at the point where I just drop 50 grand to get a thing that I use 5 times a year without thinking about it, when I have that level of money, then I think that's the time I'll also be upgrading to first class. Until then, I'll be somewhere in the back of the plane, sitting by Rob, drinking beer. I did get my IPA on the way down here though, and I don't know what their rules are around this. I feel like 1 out of 4 times when I'm on an airplane, they don't charge me for the beer. They just give it to you and they just keep moving. Yeah. Like, I don't know the boundaries of that or why they do that. But most of the time they charge you. I was about to get my wallet out.
Business economy.
If you give them a Starbucks gift card, then they will give you 2 drinks and you don't have to pay for them.
That's a good
I'll give you some Starbucks gift cards.
I'd say that's pretty accurate though, Dan. I'd almost say it's like half the time they don't charge you. They either charge you like the minute you order, or they're like, well, do you want another beer and whatever? And I'll charge you.
It's like, is it because they're too lazy to get their little card scanner out, so they just keep moving and they don't want to deal with it? But I mean, like on the plane coming down here, there was like 10 of us. I mean, it was a very empty plane. And so did that have something to do with it? I would have thought the other way around, right? If it was empty and he wasn't busy getting drinks for everybody, he would have had time to like charge me. It's just weird that he didn't. But I was watching his body language. I didn't pull out my wallet. I didn't want to like suggest that I should be charged.
Yeah.
So I was like watching his body language to see if he looked like he was going to grab the credit card scanner.
Can I have another one?
Yeah. How many IPAs would you say you got in that card there?
Well, you got to wonder on that. Like, do they have a certain amount of just comp like built in? And so if it's only 10 of you, like, yeah, if you need to give somebody a free drink, just give it to them and don't worry about it. We've had some ones where like it was crappy weather and they're like, guys, just drink, just deal with this, whatever. And like you had the 5 delays after sales boost last time that like, I see this guy walking in the airport and I'm like, that looks like Dan.
Yeah, he's still
invited Dan 7 hours ago. And Dan walked to the bartender, I want the biggest damn beer you have right now. I don't need like, what kind was like the biggest damn beer you have right now?
Alcoholic beer you can muscle up. Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.